Good afternoon all, and I am glad to announce the elegant student of this Parliament session, academic year 2025-26. Let me proudly declare the speaker of this session, Harsh Darji. Minister of this Parliament, Prime Minister Yashwini Pawar, Minister of...
Good morning all. I do hereby open the session by inviting our Honorable Prime Minister Yashwini Pawar to start today's topic of discussion.
Respected Speaker Sir and all my dear parliamentarians, a warm morning to you all. Today, as in every session, the ruling party is here with new and innovative ideas to develop our nation, safeguarding monuments, advancing education system, and refreshing the provincial sports are agendas of today. So, let's start with safeguarding monuments. Indian monuments like Taj Mahal, Red Fort, Qutub Minar and Hampi are jewels of our heritage reflecting our culture and history. But today, many of these priceless sites are facing pollution, damage and lack of care. So for that, we will create different teams for different departments, like a team for strong conservation for regular cleaning, preservation and restoration, and a team for better visitor facilities, like providing guides, clear signboards and drinking water.
Honorable Speaker Sir, as the leader of rural development, I would like to support this idea. Why? Because when the monuments of importance are protected by the nearby rural areas are developing and the rural people get the opportunity to make their new businesses and it gives boost to the indigenous items.
Honorable Speaker Sir, as a Minister of External Affairs, I would like to say that Indian monuments are really important. It is also important to maintain our international relations and notable by global agencies like UNESCO. That's why Indian safeguarding monuments are really important and unavoidable.
Honorable Speaker Sir, monuments such as forts, temples, memorable places and statues are represent our old culture and heritage and boost our economy. By the last report of the World Bank that Indian monuments contribute 3% to the Indian GDP.
Honorable Speaker Sir, for students, monuments are just living in textbooks. They provide real-life learning about history, architecture and civilization. If children only see history in books and were not in real structures, the connection to the heritage will be weaker. Thus, protecting monuments is essential for education.
Now, as the ruling party's agenda is clear, the floor is open for opposition party to ask their question.
Honorable Speaker Sir, I want to remind you that we are gathered here for our country. But before we start, we have some concerns about their bill. So we are going to ask them some questions. And I want to tell to ruling party that they should take our concerns seriously.
Honorable Speaker Sir, we agree that monuments are important, but simply saying protect monuments is not enough. Our concern is where will the funds come from, who will be responsible, how the corruption will be prevented. Before passing this motion, we need a clear, practical plan.
Honorable Speaker Sir, many monuments are damaged not because of lack of the laws, but because of their poor implementation.
Honorable Speaker, some monuments are overcrowded by tourists and causing damages. We demand that the government to introduce a visitor limit system, digital ticketing and a better crowd control instead of blindly promoting tourism.
Honorable Speaker, we appreciate the opposition's concerns, but we have clear plans. Funds will come from both central and state budget, public-private partnerships, and heritage tourism revenue. Strict auditing will prevent corruption. Our focus is on sustainable conservation, not careless spending.
Honorable Speaker Sir, I would like to ask the ruling party what are they doing to prevent the pollution caused by the maintenance of monuments.
After hearing the both sides, the House agrees that protecting monument is essential. The bill is now passed. Now, I want Education Minister to say some points in the field of new education policy.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. As we all know that the government gives much attention in the field of advanced education system policy. That's why we have implemented new education system policy. In that addition to that education ministry, we are going to introduce 50% of artificial intelligence in manual teaching. In place of manual teaching, robots will be there. Students will be able to know everything properly, systematic and practical. The education will progress rapidly. In our Crystal campus, we'll get and it will start. The estimated fund is around 50 crores of rupees.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I really appreciate the thought process of ruling party. But I want to remind you, sir, our country is a developing country. It is not developed fully yet. In all of this, how can we expect AI to run our education system?
Honorable Speaker, sir, the opposition leader is saying something very true. I am having another concern about the teachers who are working there when half of their positions are taken by the robots. What will the people do in country where the educated people are unemployed? This is a crucial problem, and how can we go for this type of developments? It cannot be considered as a development. It is going to be disaster in the life of common people.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I welcome the concerns of the opposition, but please remember that the government is always thoughtful for its development and for its consequence. I would like to declare that in 2047 India will be a developed country. And India is an one and only country that has successfully completed to its mission Mars Mangal. And from government side, I would like to clarify that the teachers will be protected and they will train to operate the robots over the department too. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I feel that it is not an advanced thought, but it is a stupid idea. Installing robotic application is an expensive task. In addition to this, it also needs timely repairments, and also we have to control its energy levels. So, huge amount of electricity is needed. The ruling party must clear that how can we raise this much fund.
Honorable Speaker, sir, my opposition leader is very worried about so much things, but we are very clear in our planning, so the foreign agencies are ready to invest in our process. Why? Because their items will be more movement through this, so it will boost the foreign direct investments also.
Honorable Speaker, sir, please note, this government is always behind the foreign agencies and foreign investments, not for developing the people, but to develop themselves only. For their corrupted political events, they are just ready to lose our self-independence and self-reliance. I challenge, if they are so confident, then produce robots and its spare part in India itself.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the rural party in a dream world. They say like made in India, but they depend on foreigner country to get the technology and electronic items. There is no self-reliance and no self-help system for government. Honorable Speaker, sir, I would like to ask them 90% of teaching style is theoretical only. There are no sufficient practical classes even. Then how directly they can go to the robotics teaching?
Honorable Speaker, sir, how can the government think about substituting teachers with robots and shift them into other departments? They are the part of our culture too. Teachers are not like other professionals.
Honorable Speaker, sir, teachers play a vital role in shaping the behavior pattern of children. How is possible through emotionless robots?
Honorable Speaker, sir, teachers are the architects of the nation only. Teachers of Crystal International School are outstanding also. At the same time, we have to remember there must be some changes suitable to the time. In this current situation, we need education based on artificial intelligence. Teachers move when they get good offers or good opportunities. We know that the change of teachers is a very common concern at the private institutions. For that, can we compromise the future of the students?
Honorable Speaker, sir, actually this government is not worried about the future of the student. Instead of it, it is always playing a double role. See, the state board students are not getting a second chance to improve their stance score, but CBSE is conducting 2 boards in 2025. Why this type of unfair with the state board students? What education minister is doing for this?
Honorable Speaker, sir, in order to make that issue settled, see, Crystal International School has introduced completely CBSE from pre-primary to 12. Quality is the trademark of Crystal School, and this government not only focused on academics but also in grading system, sports, yoga and many more.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I would like to ask the ruling party what are their plans for developing the sports career of students. How are they going to help the students who want to make a career in sports instead of studying? Students are still not getting the opportunity to showcase their talents in sports instead of studying. What is the ruling party going to do for them?
Honorable Speaker, sir, we are planning to provide the annual scheme scholarship for the students, those who reach qualified district level both in athletics and games. Honorable Speaker, sir, I don't know my fellow ministers are really fools or they act like fools.
Miss Happy Boy, please mind your language and maintain the decorum of Parliament.
Sorry, sir. I just want to remind that till today, the athletes and the players of Khel Mahakumbh didn't get their prize money, where
2020-25 Khel Mahakumbh is going on. Why this prize money was delayed almost a year? I believe that there is another agenda and the false promises to beg off the votes for upcoming election. Nothing more than that.
Honorable Speaker Sir, I feel very much pity on the matter that how the ruling party is ignoring a legend like Ajit Sir and his contribution in the field of sports. For your kind information, I will just name the Crystallites who have made the distinguished achievements in the field of sports. Students finished and won the match in one day, but government couldn't release the prize money in 1 year. Is this a sports department or a sleeping department?
Honorable Speaker Sir, it is under processing. We will release it soon.
Now, those who want to pass this bill, please raise your hand.
Honorable Speaker Sir, we respect this parliament, but India is a very prestigious and democratic country. So we are abolishing this parliament session.
Honorable Speaker Sir, we respect the dignity of Parliament, but today we are not satisfied from the ruling party answer. So we are abolishing the Parliament.
Honorable Speaker Sir, we are abolishing this parliament session. Let's go. सत्ता नहीं सेवाची, सत्ता नहीं सेवाची,
Honorable Speaker Sir, this is not how they should behave. Disrespect to Parliament is also a disrespect to India. They should behave properly. The opposition ran out of questions, so they walk off. That's not how the Parliament works.
This is not the way to behave. I want opposition party to come back.
Honorable Speaker Sir, we have came back for the respect of Parliament, not for the ruling party.
The opposition party is not ready for this. We will continue this in the next session. Jai Hind.